Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome in if this is your first time being here. My name is Melissa, and this is Empowered Gems Tarot. In today's reading, we're going to be looking into what is ahead for you in love this upcoming month of December. So, rounding out the 2025 year, which is crazy how quickly time has gone. So, today we're going to be looking into just like the overall energies, events, people, situations of significance that you should be aware of as you head into the month of December, specifically centered around the themes of love, relationships, romance. Remember that this is a general collective reading on YouTube, so messages may vary in how specifically they're going to resonate with each individual viewer out there. So, as a best practice, if anything feels like it's confusing to you or doesn't really feel like it fits your situation the way that you know it to be, take it as a sign that it's not your message today. Just release it, let it go. Understand that sometimes the messages are for others out there in the collective who are watching the same reading as you. If you guys wanted to book a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box down below. Personal readings are always a great way to get a more specific and accurate read on your own personal energy and situation. All right. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and select your reading. We've got card 1, card 2, and card 3. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about what's next in love in the month of December. Go ahead and select the card that you feel the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will skip you ahead to your chosen reading. See you there. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. If you guys were drawn to this card here, this is going to be your message. So we're looking into what is next in love in the month of December. So let's go ahead and jump into these overall energies and see what is in store for you. So already when I'm taking a look at this, I'm getting an energy of temptation. I'm also getting an energy of enmeshment and definitely feels like there's a situation this month that's kind of like testing your boundaries in some way. So we have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. We have apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So I feel like the overall theme in your love life this month, group 1, is really centered around, as this card says, standing in your power. I just heard standing on business. Okay, so I think that there is a connection or a situation that you're navigating through this month where it is testing your boundaries. I think there's something about it that feels like really tempting, maybe really enmeshing to you, just like the imagery on this card with the snake and this couple. I also feel like one person in this connection is more awakened than the other one, because I'm literally noticing how one person is awake with the light streaming out of her face and this other person is asleep here. So take that dynamic how it resonates with you, but one person's more awakened and self-aware than the other. I feel like intuitively it's you, my viewer, right? Because we have this energy of spiritual lesson. So I think you're coming into some awareness this month that whoever this is talking about, this is someone who was in your life for a special reason, a specific reason, to teach you some sort of a spiritual lesson to aid in your growth of your soul and your spiritual development in time. So you're standing in your power. I think there's also an energy of trusting your intuition too, because I think there's something about this connection that's really addicting for you or really enticing for you, really tempting for you, and it might feel difficult to fully walk away from it. But I think deep down you guys know that something about the situation is not right? Maybe it's not serving you in your highest good. Again, there's like this enmeshment or this kind of like entangled energy that I get from this where it's not fully clean. Okay, something about it's not fully clean or clear. It feels heavy to me, if I can be honest. And heavy doesn't have to mean like it's a bad thing and like, oh my God, there's heartbreak. No, the energy of temptation can be heavy, or the energy of burden, right? Like it could be just something about it, something about the circumstances that are not fully clear or clean for you to be able to pursue something in your highest good, right? So I do think there's something coming, especially early in the month of December. Like maybe you and this person are making amends. Maybe you guys are receiving an apology, right? I just heard apology tour. Somebody's person, or maybe it's you, my viewer. Maybe there's more than one person that's owed an apology here. So take that as it resonates for you. So let's see. But it definitely does feel like you're making amends or receiving some sort of acknowledgement that you're deserving of this month. The other thing I feel in my body, it's almost like this release, like this deep exhale, like tension is being released through this apology. We have the Strength card. What's happening in December in love, please, Spirit? Two of Pentacles. That's so interesting. Yeah. Seven of Swords. With the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, I think you're reclaiming your independence this month. You're reclaiming your sovereignty. I think you guys are intuitively knowing that it's time to kind of step out on your own. So maybe some of you guys are going to be single, or maybe you're already single. Who knows what your relationship status is. Everybody's is going to be different coming into this reading, right? And so with this Nine of Pentacles, I see more of a focus on self. Some of you guys might actually be getting an upgrade in your career this month too. With this Nine of Pentacles, like maybe you're getting a pay increase, or you know, you're into entrepreneurship, or there's something about your financial status as an individual outside of this person or this connection that is, I think, being of significance or being elevated here. Restraint is key, right? I think there's an energy of you guys needing to kind of hold yourself back from being impulsive when it comes to this connection, because again, there's something about it that's very tempting. There's something about it that's very like, it holds power over you. And I think when the amends are made, there could be like this impulse to want to stay in it, right? And the Strength card can talk about when we're feeling very pulled or drawn or attracted to someone, but we're suppressing it. We're practicing self-restraint. And I feel like in this particular case, you guys know that it's better for you as an individual to practice that restraint, no matter how attracted you feel or how pulled or drawn you feel to this person. But I do feel there's a test here with the Two of Pentacles, right? I think you're weighing options like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I power through? Do I avoid? And so we close out the reading here with the Seven of Arrows, which is the Seven of Swords. I actually think that you guys are maybe awakening to a spiritual lesson around themes of avoidance, right? Because the Seven of Swords can talk about when we're avoiding something or we're not being honest. You know, it can be ghosting energy. It can be kind of hiding our truth. And so maybe for some of you guys, that's the lesson. The other thing I notice here in the dynamics of this card is she's kind of getting away while he's asleep, right? And so maybe there's some sort of a dynamic here of dealing with a situation where it's like, again, look at the imagery, you guys. Same here. Someone's awake, someone's asleep. There's some sort of a spiritual lesson here that you guys are learning around that dynamic. So whether you're the one that ghosts or they're the one that ghosts, or whoever here is the avoidant one, like there's a lesson here for you, my viewer, around avoidance in relationships, or one party being more awakened and aware, the other one being less aware and avoiding their inner work, right? Again, I feel like it's the person you're dealing with, because you guys are, you're here at a tarot reading, which leads me to believe that you're a little more spiritually awakened, right? And that's literally what's coming up in your cards. So let's keep going, group one. So it's like the pull is still there. I think you're still attracted to this person, but I think there's a very strong awareness. And look, we have, should I stay? Reevaluating the relationship, right? That's kind of what I see with this Two of Pentacles, where it's like weighing the options. Could I stick it out a little longer, or should I walk? So let's see, group one, what else? What's next in love, Spirit, for group one, please? Month of December. Keep calm, meditate, try not to overreact, which again makes sense with the Strength card. There could be something about this situation that's also really frustrating you guys too, because Strength is not only just like physical attraction and impulses in that way, but it's also anger, frustration, right? And so I think that you guys are very much kicking off this month, trying to stay centered, trying to stay calm, trying to ensure that you do not overreact or act impulsively with regard to the situation. We have Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through. Okay. Kind of confirms that I think there's something connected to your career that's also significant this month. And we also have Divine Masculine, stubborn, logical, protector. And then we have the energy of weighed down, stressed, and taking on too much at the bottom. I think that you guys are dealing with a Divine Masculine that is doing too much. I think you guys are dealing with a Divine Masculine who is not awakened and they're not doing their inner work. And if you are the masculine watching this reading, I think that message is for you. I think that you guys are, I think you're taking on too much. You're dealing with a lot of stress in your life. And instead of actually like confronting it, there's an energy of avoidance here. Okay. For those of you that are not a Divine Masculine, maybe you date men, right? Like this is just confirmation that the spiritual lesson is around a masculine energy and this dynamic of avoidance, or this dynamic of one person being awakened and the other person not being awakened. You know, and I think it's creating an imbalance because the Seven of Swords, that's a tough energy to see in love, right? Because it can be lying, it can be ghosting, it can be cheating, right? It can be any sort of self-sabotaging and self-serving behavior that is done in secrecy, where the other person that you're connecting with isn't getting full transparency. So whatever it is that you guys have been going through with this person that we're channeling, the dynamics haven't been fair and balanced. I also think with this Two of Coins and Earth, there's like a weighing against like, okay, the balance, right? Because when I'm looking at this Two of Pentacles, there's a balance here. And so I think with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth energy coming up here, there's like an assessment of balance in the practical, the tangible, the resources in this connection that you guys are assessing this month as well. Like weighing out who's giving what, who's contributing what, just juggling and trying to figure out like, you know, sometimes that Two of Pentacles can be when we don't even have time for a relationship because we have too many other things on our plates. So that could be part of this as well. Maybe some of you guys are connecting with someone, or maybe this is you, where someone in this connection is too weighed down by other responsibilities. And so in the practical sense, the energy is very in and out, right? We're getting half of somebody's time versus like the whole amount of time, the full amount of time that would be needed to really cultivate a balanced relationship in the long run. Okay. So let's see what else group one, what else does group one need to know about love this month, please, Spirit? Okay. Just one, please, at a time. We have contemplation, heavy thinking, and big decisions. Yeah. It just confirms it. And wow, that flew right out. It just confirms that I think this is like weighing on you guys and you don't want to make any impulsive decisions heading into the month. We have weight, trusting in divine timing. So again, not making an impulsive decision, not rushing the process, maybe letting things kind of stay suspended for a bit before you make your final decision. And then we have coming forward, planning on communicating, heart-to-heart conversation. Yeah, so I think there will eventually this month be something that is addressed, right, between you and this person. There will be a conversation that's been avoided. There will be a conversation that is meant to wake somebody up to their problematic behavior, okay? So some of you guys might be calling someone out. Somebody might be calling you out. Just a few more. Anything else, Spirit, for group one that they should be aware of as they navigate love this month? Okay, this says, back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. I think that kind of is key to what we've been getting in this entire spread, group one. Let's see. We have new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Interesting. Oh, then we have take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. That is so beautiful. A part of me does feel, because underneath of this, I didn't talk about this before, there was an Ace of Cups. So I definitely think that there is something connected to either renewed love for work and career matters. For others of you, I think as you focus on your independence, you draw in an opportunity for new love, something that's a little different than what this situation is. Because this situation just feels heavy. This almost feels like something that we're getting like closure on this month. Now, for some of you, I'm wondering if there is like, this says coming forward, planning on communicating heart-to-heart conversation. So there could be, for some of you, kind of like a breakthrough here at the end of the month with this Seven of Swords. Like maybe we're finally confronting something that's needed to be confronted. And it's opening us up for an opportunity for renewal in this connection. But I think for a lot of you guys, this new love is going to be something different. Because it feels like you guys are really in a place where it's time to make a decision about stepping away. Like knowing something about what this situation is not fully right for you. So take it as it resonates. I could kind of see more than one outcome here. All right, who is the most significant person, Spirit, that group one needs to know about in love this month? Who is this person? Soulmate. Yeah. They're here to teach you a spiritual lesson, group one. We have, let's see, we've got Libra energy, friend, acquaintance, or coworker. So this gives you guys some clues as to who this is referring to. We also have family or past connections. That could be significant for some of you as well. With Libra, this person could be very beautiful or very attractive. Maybe they're beautiful or they're known for beauty or their looks or something. Libra also has this like diplomatic energy. It also talks about being indecisive. So maybe this person's indecisive as well. Lots of different traits or characteristics coming through. But this is where we'll close it out, group one. Comment below, please. Let me know what you guys have planned for love and what you think this is talking about. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next reading soon. Bye. Hi, group two, and welcome to your reading. If you guys were drawn to this pink card, this is going to be your message. And today we're looking into what is next in love in the month of December. So let's go ahead and jump into these overall energies and see what we have for you. This says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Okay. We have rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. We have release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Okay, well, this is feeling a little heavy to start us off, group two. And the first thing that I want to say, and I don't think this is the case for everybody, but I do think there is a select or are a select few of you where maybe you have recently lost a loved one, like somebody has passed away. And I do feel for some of my group two viewers, like this is a month where you could be moving through the grieving process. And I'm seeing that more with these two cards here. So I think that Spirit is guiding you to, and it's like easier said than done when you're grieving, right? Like I've been through this process myself. It's not linear. It's difficult. But I feel like there is this energy of like remembering the good times is going to help you to get through it, to help you process through it. And accepting, right? Like acceptance is a huge part of the grieving process, and it can be hard to do that. So for those of you that are going through that, of course, I send you my love. I feel for you. But like I said, that may not be the case for everybody here, because I do think that there is, just generally speaking, in love, there is something that you're needing to let go of this month, right? So rejection is divine protection, right? That's a very, I know people get so annoyed with that phrase. It's a very highly used phrase, but it is true in a lot of ways. Sometimes when something doesn't work out, it's really for our highest good, right? We may not see it in the moment, but it's the universe redirecting you. And that can apply to anything in life, whether it's love or career, or like a job you didn't get, like whatever it is. There's a need to accept that this did not work out, or this is not working out, and to reframe the mind that it's not working out because it's for your highest good, that it doesn't work out. And I think releasing and let it go and just accepting that it is what it is going to help you guys to be able to move forward in a positive direction. So let's keep going. So what else, Spirit, can you tell us about what is next in love for group 2? What is next in love in December for group 2? What do they need to know about their love life, please? Yeah, I definitely think there's grief. Even if it's not like someone passing away, I think there is just grief over the loss of a relationship or something that's ending here, something that didn't work out the way that you had hoped it would. We have the Prince of Staves. This is the Knight of Wands. Okay, just one, please, Spirit, at a time. And the Ten of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles. And the Nine of Swords. So whatever this is has been causing a lot of overthinking, stress, anxiety, rumination. It's been taking up a lot of mental real estate for you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, the focus this month is supposed to be on family. With this Ten of Pentacles and like this central energy of like focusing on the memories you share with those you love, I really feel there's a redirection onto family this month, or legacy, or future planning, ancestors, extended family, things like that, or traditions could be significant. It makes sense. Like, we're in the holiday season in America, right? So that could be very significant, where you're reconnecting more with family and making those memories this month. But there's something here with this Prince of Staves. This is the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands coming up underneath of rejection, I feel like there is a situation here where, like, for some of you, I feel maybe you feel someone has rejected you, and there's like this, the Knight of Wands is a chaser, right? It's somebody who's a chaser, someone who's in hot pursuit. So I'm getting two messages. I feel like for some of you, this is the type of person that rejected you. Somebody who was kind of impulsive, somebody who was charming and charismatic and probably swept you up in a whirlwind romance, and then things fizzled out as quickly as they started. Because the Knight of Wands is a player, to be frank. This isn't somebody who's like ready for a long-term relationship or to build anything. They're just kind of having fun, and they're not always aware that that's in the space that they're in, right? So that is the case for some of you, whereas for others of you, I'm getting a message about you sort of feeling activated by this rejection, or feeling or perceiving that someone is moving away from you, and there's this tendency to chase it, right? And I feel like this is somebody from the past, or somebody that you've recently been connecting with, and it has been causing some rumination for you, overthinking, or it's been taking up, again, a lot of mental real estate. So I do see you guys like kind of redirecting energy onto family, especially toward the middle of the month of December, middle to end. There's this refocusing on, like I was saying before, ancestors, family, spending that quality time, or just kind of focusing more on long-term stability and love versus the short-term flings that bring a lot of excitement but kind of fizzle and burn and don't really support us. And toward the end, we have release in this Two of Pentacles. So I think there is still kind of like this lingering energy of like hanging on to whatever this Knight of Wands situation is for you, and weighing options, right? Do I stay? Do I go? How much time do I really have for this? Some of you guys might be having a hard time balancing responsibilities, you know, family obligations with whatever this passion is. So let's see. Oh, Spirit, can you tell us about, and look, family as I'm shuffling. What else can you tell us about group 2's month ahead? Okay. Yeah, so we've got trust issues, insecurities, and mistrust. We do also have a short-term one night stand and flings. I'm going to put that here because I feel like both of those kind of go with this Knight of Wands. Yeah, I think that there was a situation here where there was a lot of fun. There was a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry. Maybe it was a shorter term connection that was really sexually active for some of you. And it didn't work out. And I think it's just important, you know, like the card says rejection is protection. Like this type of connection is not usually something that lasts a long time, right? And so when it fizzles out, it can be really hurtful because it feels really activating. It feels really exciting. It's like exhilarating being with the Knight of Wands. But when it fizzles out, it can feel all like it's almost like crashing from cloud 9 in a sense because it felt so good and then it's just gone as quickly as it starts. So it can feel really, really jarring. And I can definitely see why some of you guys in group 2 would be feeling mistrustful, you know, after going through an experience like that. Yeah, see, look at this. We have imbalanced love. Oop. Imbalanced love, feelings aren't mutual, and then we have soulmate. So yeah, I think that that's exactly what happened here. It fizzled out. Now the soulmate card being here is an interesting add because it does kind of indicate that you and this person were meant to connect in some regard. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it felt really good. Like it felt like it fit really, really well. I'm noticing the 2 puzzle pieces, right? It's like you found your perfect fit or you thought you did. And so that makes it all the more crushing when it doesn't work out. Okay, let's get one more, please. We have forgiveness, forgiving for past mistakes. Yeah, so maybe that's part of what you guys are releasing is just kind of like letting go of any negative feelings or hurt feelings from this person. You know, because the Knight of Wands does sometimes like to come in and out. You know, like they can ghost and they can come back. You know, and so maybe that's what's happening for you guys toward the ending of the month with this 2 of Pentacles. It's like maybe there's this decision that you're making where it's like, okay, do I accept their apology? Do I forgive? Like it's sort of weighing the options of how you're going to move forward with this person. But I think a huge theme is just in you guys not rejecting, but maybe rejecting, but just accepting rather that it is what it is, right? And surrendering to any need to kind of control the outcome or, fixate too much rather on a specific outcome that you would like. Because I think that's just going to stress you guys out and make you more anxious. We have wait. Trust in divine timing. The universe has your back. Trust the process. Yep. So that makes a lot of sense. I think it's just about like not making any impulsive decisions and trusting that the universe has your back, right? It can be hard. I really feel like you guys thought this person was such a good fit for you and the chemistry was so fire. And then I think like when this person switched up or it didn't work out, it's just been really difficult to understand why. So there's a need to kind of rebuild, I think, your relationship with the universe and trust that there's a plan for you that might be better than what this person was offering. Okay, that's too many. Two more, please, Spirit. friendship, friendly relationship, raise vibration and closeness. And self-worth. Struggling with self-worth, working on self-worth. Okay. Secret admirer. So there's definitely crush energy. I think you and this person, I think it's more you guys. I feel like you guys are still kind of watching this person a little bit from afar. Maybe they're still watching you too. The Knight of Wands is like that, you know. They'll still be lurking your stories even if they don't want anything serious with you, unfortunately. So yeah, I think mid-month you guys are really just centering your energy back on family, just like those friendly relationships and, you know, trying to invest in the people that are investing in you. And, you know, I think with the Two of Pentacles, you're juggling maybe what to do, right? Because I think for a lot of you guys, you're still feeling pulled to this person and you're wanting to maybe maintain connection in some regards. But I think you're kind of grappling with that because of, you know, wanting to align with behavior that aligns with your value, right? So like if this person ghosted you or treated you poorly, even though you may like them and want to be friendly, maybe there's a decision here that you're weighing. Like, should I really let someone like that back into my life? And how close should I allow them in? Hopefully that makes sense. Also, Siegfried is here. I don't know the story behind that. So if anyone does know, feel free to put it in the comments because that can sometimes add some additional context to the reading. We have ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So yeah, I think again, you guys are recentering energy back into friends. I feel like some of you guys are talking about this to like a father or a grandfather, like an older masculine that you guys feel really safe with. Maybe this person, maybe it's a therapist for some of you, but I feel like this person, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, someone that you trust, someone in your family, I think they're kind of helping you in this situation. And then we have be willing to express love to receive love. I think this just is about like speaking your truth in the situation. And look, we have have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So yeah, I think it's just like you guys might be just working on releasing the situation, but more so it's about you rebuilding that trust back into the universe that like there's a plan for you. This may not have worked out and it sucks that it didn't work out, but it's about like realizing that everything happens for a reason and there's probably someone better out there for you than what this situation was able to offer. So this is what I see, group 2. Definitely comment below. Let me know a little bit about your plans for the month of December. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next reading soon. Bye. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you guys picked this card, this is going to be your message. So we're looking into what is next in love for you guys in the month of December. So let's go ahead and jump in. I feel like there is definitely more of a focus this month on you as an individual. Doesn't mean that things aren't going on in your love life, but yeah, it feels like you. Okay. It says only time will tell. Interesting. Okay. And maybe that is because there's something to do with you specifically, which is connected to the timing of things. We have warning. Don't dismiss the red flags here. Children. Children are important to this partnership. Interesting. Okay. So I think that there is a situation that needs a little more time. I think that there are some red flags. But I think that like there's an energy that I get from this of needing to be patient. And it's like, yes, there's a red flag, but maybe we're not fully throwing in the towel just yet, right? Because a red flag, it is a warning. So we shouldn't ignore it. We should probe deeper. But I think there's very clearly something that needs a little bit more. Like, I feel like you, my viewer, need a little more time to assess is kind of what I'm getting from this. Now, we do have the energy of children. So maybe some of you guys are concerned about children. Pregnancy could be significant for some, or maybe there's a red flag as it pertains to children that's coming up this month. Let's see. Children can also sometimes talk about inner child work. So we'll see if that comes through a bit more. So group 3. What's next in love? The month of December, please, Spirit. Eight of Wands. King of Wands. This is, okay, it's so interesting when I record these pick a card readings, you guys, because I do feel all the readings are different, but there's usually like a core theme. And this month in love, this card has come up in every single reading. So even though the messages have all been wildly different, it's just interesting that the Two of Pentacles is sort of like our collective theme that everybody that's watching this is going through. We also have the Three of Swords here at the bottom. Okay. There is something happening really fast this month, okay? Like the Eight of Wands. So fast communication. Eight of Wands can also sometimes be like a whirlwind romance where things, we just like get swept up in it really fast and it feels just like really good. And I have this King of Wands here. So I feel like the King of Wands is a significant archetype. Now, for some of you, I feel like this King of Wands is the person you're dealing with, right? So this is going to be someone with fire energy. We see it here twice with the Eight of Wands. Leo, Sag, Aries could be significant. But generally speaking, a King of Wands is going to be somebody who is charming, charismatic, a fiery, passionate leader. In love, they can be really confident, really bold, really passionate, really physically attracted to you, really physically attractive themselves. But I kind of get a little bit more of a worn down vibe from this King of Wands. Not like in a bad way, but I just get the sense that this King of Wands has been through a lot. So I was starting to say for some of you, this is the person you're dealing with. For others of you, this is your energy. So like if you identify with a King of Wands energy, this could be you, which makes sense with the initial message that I was getting at the beginning, which is like, this reading's about you. Like you're the central focus, or there's a focus on self this month. But yeah, I think that it's happening really fast. Like something's coming in really quickly. And I think for some of you guys, because maybe you've experienced that before in a relationship where things moved really quickly and were really hot and heavy, and then they just kind of fizzled, you're heeding it as a red flag. But I think because this person seems a little bit more mature, or maybe you're a little bit more mature this time, you know, there's this sense of wanting to wait before we cast assumptions and just kind of see if more time will give us more data. Two of Coins at the end is interesting, right? So this talks about juggling. It talks about balance. For some of you with children being here, it could be that you're feeling like you don't have enough time, right? Like you're trying to balance a lot of competing priorities. So like you're balancing children, you're balancing other things. So sometimes it can be difficult to fit dating or relationships in. For others of you, there could be a need to weigh a decision here. And maybe the decision is specifically centered around the topic of children. So let's keep going, group 3. So interesting. Someone here could be juggling financially as well because of children, child support, financial matters related to children. What else, Spirit, for group 3? What's next in love? We have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this kind of makes me feel like this Eight of Wands is like this rapid communication. We have the internet here as well. So this could be somebody you start connecting with on social media, a dating app, anything internet related for some of you. But even if that's not the case, communication is coming in really quickly. Lots of talking with this person. We have reconciliation, coming back together. Okay. And then we have soul contract. Contract signed to work together. Interesting. And then we have taking it slow. Don't rush, slow progress. I think that's part of the red flag. Like, I think things feel like they're happening really quickly, and you guys want to make sure that you are taking it slow and not missing any important information here. This could be a person that you guys have been in separation with, or somebody that you had maybe initially talked to romantically in the past, and then you guys went your separate ways. You're coming back together with someone. It's this King of Wands. And there's a sense of needing to just kind of see, like, just take it slow and see how things pan out. For some of you guys, I feel like this person is more mature than when you guys last connected with them, because yeah, that's just the vibe that I get. Like, I just keep feeling like this King of Wands has been through some things. He's been through some things. He's got the eye patch going, you know. We have retreat, get away. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Then we have rejection. And then we have soulmate. What is this rejection about? Toxicity and release. Here's the inner child coming through. So maybe this person and you both are kind of mirroring some inner child wounds here. I feel like you guys are going somewhere, like you're traveling somewhere, maybe early this month. And it's a lot of fun with the Eight of Wands. Maybe that's where you guys meet this person, this King of Wands. Either way, no matter how it is that you guys meet them, I feel like maybe there's like a push-pull here. You know, like this person is somebody who may have some toxic behavioral patterns or things like that prevent them from like communicating effectively, or maybe they do something that you're kind of like, that's a little bit of a red flag. There's like this energy of rejection around this King of Wands and releasing and letting it go. Now, it doesn't have to mean they reject you. It could mean that you reject them. For some of you, I feel like if you guys connect with this person over travel, maybe there's like this, we may have this energy of only time will tell, because perhaps meeting somebody where you don't live, it's kind of like, you know, we just kind of have to see how that's going to pan out in the future. But maybe there's a sense of coming back together. This person, like, there's definitely a soul contract here. There's definitely a soulmate connection. I feel like you and this person are supposed to be connecting in this lifetime. You're going to feel like that gravitational pull, I guess, or that magnetic pull towards them. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, there's something around this King of Wands that you're either like releasing and letting go, moving on. Like, something's not moving forward. And maybe there's something with children or inner child work that's causing it. Oh, shoot. And if you guys identify with the King of Wands, I think it's your energy, right? Like, your energy is the energy that needs healing and attention here. Maybe you guys push love away because of, you know, old patterns or inner child wounds. So we have choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. Okay. We have take a chance on love. This says, when we love, our lives are changed forever. That is so beautiful. And then we have practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. So yeah, I think there's like, you're coming back together with this King of Wands. And I do feel like you guys are going to see them differently this time. Especially if this is somebody from your past. Even if it's not someone from your past, I feel like this King of Wands carries familiar energy to what you guys have dealt with before, which is why we've got the red flags coming up. And so I think this month is about you guys taking a chance, like having fun, opening up and seeing what happens. But then ultimately you're choosing what's best for you, right? And maybe that's what we're doing toward the end of the month with the Two of Pentacles. It's like weighing options and deciding like, how would this work? Is this something that I want? Do my values align with this, right? Because the thing is, you guys, is like this kind of energy can be really difficult to deal with in a relationship, especially if the other person is not fully aware. Like we have to take accountability for our own healing. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this King of Wands, whether it's you or them, just doesn't fully understand why they are the way that they are and isn't really, it's like they push people away when they get too close out of fear. And that's like an inner child thing, right? And so I think that that is what you guys are weighing out is like, can I create space for that? Can I work with that? Is it something that I want to take a risk on? And it is a soul contract. It is a soul lesson that you guys are stepping into this month. So let's see. We're going to see who this is. I feel like maybe some of you guys might already know. Who is this, Spirit? For group 3. Soulmate. Sagittarius energy coming through as well. So there's that fire energy, the King of Wands. This can also, again, connect to travel. Someone you guys meet during travel. And then we have Taurus energy. And then we have masculine energy. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I think the King of Wands is the person you guys are dealing with this month for a lot of you. Even if it's not, I think this person may have like, whether it's you or them, there's like this, maybe there's like a, not to use a buzzword, but like a toxic masculinity energy to this where I feel like this person just like pushes down their healing and instead of facing it. And it's not that they're toxic. It's just like, it's the conditioning in our society, right? Like where men are supposed to be tough and they're not supposed to do that, to kind of deal with that kind of stuff, you know? So yeah, really interesting group 3. I'm curious to know how it's going to go for you. So comment below. Let me know a little bit about what you have planned for love this month. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next reading soon. Bye.